Okay, the next question we're going to do is question 5. And what's that question? Convert the following floating point number to denary. Okay, so we're doing floating point to denary. That is the type of question we are doing. So when it's this type of question, I'm showing you the method. Okay, so that question, the number is, right, so it's floating point. So we've got a mantissa, an exponent, and that number is 0.11000000, and the exponent is 1110. Okay, so that's our number. And by the way, just something to remind you of, both the mantissa and the exponent are in 2's complement. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is convert to a fixed point. So convert to fixed point. Okay, that's our stepping stone to converting it to denary. Okay, so we're going to do that. So this, let's get our column headings 1, 2, 4, and then because it's 2's complement, our most significant bit is going to be negative. So this power is 2 to the, now I could convert this using flip the bits and then add 1, which I'm going to do. So flip the bits, so it's 1, 0, 0, 0, and I'm going to add 1. So I'm going to write flip and then plus 1 to the least significant bit. Okay, so that is going to be 0, 1, because that goes into the next column, 0, 0. So that's plus 1. Okay, so we know that that number is just 2. Okay, but while we're here, let's just look at doing it another way. Reading this, it was going to be minus 8 plus 4 and then plus 2, and that is going to be minus 8 plus 6, which is minus 2. Okay, so this number is actually minus 2. We know it's negative because that most significant bit of the 2's complement minus is a 1, so that means that it's going to be negative. So we know that this number is minus 2. Okay, because we have a minus there. So this is actually minus 2. Okay, so our power here is minus 2. So that's what is going on here. Okay, so the first point we want to convert this floating point into fixed point. So we need to apply this to the binary number. So minus 2 means that we are going to make it smaller by 2 places, 1, 2. Okay, so the decimal point ends up there. Okay, so, and then we're going to write out our number. So let's write that out here. So it's 0.0011. We don't need to write any more. Okay, and because we don't need to bother with these zeros. So let's write our column headings. So that's 1, 0.5, 0.25, 0.125, 0.0625. You can see why you need to learn these column headings. Okay, and then, so that is going to be just 0.125 plus 0.0625, which you do as column addition, which would be 0.1875. Okay, so that is now that is our final answer, because we got rid of the exponent by applying it to the mantissa, so we ended up with a floating point number, with a fixed point number. That's a fixed point number, and then we just converted that. So we went from binary to denary. Okay, is that question done?